the way they had the, oh sweet, short wheelbase, baby. Yeah. That. Oh! And I landed it. There you go. See?
Yeah. Be wandering off and shit, dog. Yeah. Finish my cup, then post.
Out here for the first run of the Maverick Quantum Flux MT, and I think she looks good. I really like the green, and you know, these wheels are really nice, and these tires are really nice. These treads, HPI brought out this brand treads, I guess, specifically for the Maverick lineup, and they look good. They have different brands. They have the treads tractors, they have the treads accelerators, and they have the treads entanglements. Those are the ones I know of. We're just gonna get to jumping this thing. I've reinforced the body with the duct tape. I used it's a white duct tape. It should be okay. I didn't put any foams in there, but I just used the stock foams. We'll see. We've got the upgraded arms and the upgraded shafts. I did put the 12mm washers and got rid of those small ones, so I think she'll be okay. Tuning, she may need a little bit of shock tuning. It's a tiny bit over dampened, but it should be okay. Now this is stock out of the box. I haven't done anything. I haven't even programmed the ESC. I never set the EPA anything. It's just a stock box. Box stock. Now this is a 3660. I think it's 3300 kV. And we're on 3S. I've got a Pavway 40. I got a Pavway 4500 mAh. Ooh, direct drive. It's got direct drive, so it's gonna wheelie a lot. 3660, 3300, and I believe it's a 60 amp 10BO60 rebranded. An 80 amp ESC in this thing would be nuts. There you go, 80 amp ESC and 15 tooth pinion up from 13 or 12. I think it's 12 or 13. Oh. Got plenty of power to do wheelies. Sounds like the mesh might be a little tight on the spur. First nose plant. And these bumpers are good. It's the same bumper I think that's on the Plus. Okay, let's start jumping her a little bit. She landed it, but she bumped on something else. Like I was saying, these shocks might need a little bit of tuning. She's a little nose heavy. She just doesn't sound right to me, like the mesh or something. I think the gear mesh is. Axles are all straight. Maybe they just need to balloon a little bit. Saturday, there's a lot of people driving up my road today. $200, I mean, can't beat it. It's kind of all over the place though, with these unbalanced tires. Still that gear mesh sound, it doesn't sound right to me. Maybe this one just got to get used to it. Might do a backflip. Alright, let's just kind of get in the groove of this. It's early. She's all over the place. She actually jumps really good. Just gotta take a second to get used to the rig. I got so many rigs. Now that will bend the axle for sure. If these axles were gonna bend, it was gonna bend on that jump. Nope, they're good. Stock ones would have bent. The stock axles would have bent. The ones that, I mean, the original axles that before they were HDs would have bent on that. Also, you know, the way they had the, oh sweet, short wheelbase, baby. Gotta love that. Also the way they had those washers. It created a void, and that void was just a weak spot. It's kind of hard to line this one up. But when you line her up, she'll fly. And she responds really well. Oh yeah, she's flying now. Oh, there's a new gopher mound over there. That's what she hit earlier. She just landed her on top of it. Okay, these tires are starting to wear in and warm up a little bit. Punch is set kind of low, so it doesn't really come on unless you give it damn near full throttle. We got some debris in here. I'm just gonna sit down and drive. Hope I don't get hit. Super nice day up here. It's probably gonna be 70 degrees. Now that was a super nose plant. Because she was high up there that time, boy. But like I said, these bumpers are really good. And as long as you reinforce your body, it'll hold up too. I would go as far as, I should have put some foams. Like I did on the Plus. I just taped this one up and that's it. I didn't run any foams. It's coming right for my dang self. Let's actually look at this body real quick. Okay, now I'm stuck in the ditch. Yeah, a little right there. See, I should have put the foam. See the way that's moving right there? It's starting to have a weak spot. But if I had a foam spacer that's around that big, it wouldn't have done that. But didn't crack though because of the tape. Axles are straight. Yeah, all the axles are still straight. Everything's good. Yeah, if you get this HD axles, 12mm washers, it's pretty solid. And it gets powerful, but you got to get into like 75%, 80% throttle with the punch setting stock. You know, this is stock out of the box. Of course, none of my stuff's going to stay stock for long. It's always going to get geared up and maybe tires and of course all the programming's. I like short wheelbase 4x4s. You could get them right off their back. There we go. Now this battery is actually pretty good too. It's the Hpi 4500s. Oh, that's gonna break something. Okay, nothing's broke, but these are bent. Both of them. They're just bent. One thing that needs to be upgraded on this one still is these. You got to get the upgraded HD ones that come on the Plus. You got to put those on these rear toe links. Everything seems alright. Sound like something broke though when it tumbled right now, but these just bent. Let's see if the dog bones are straight. Axles are still straight. Yeah, the axles are all still straight. That's just all bent up in the back. She's still rolling. I don't recommend really doing that, but it's a cheap RC. So those bent. Oh, well, oh, just the plastic bent. Oh, these are super flexible. Look at that. That plastic on the back, that's cool, but I don't think it's rigid enough to hold it flat. But they were stiff out of the box, but now look at them. Axles are fine. Drivetrain is fine. It's just those back links, the rear toe links. Maybe that's why the suspension feels different too, because the toe is all thrown off. But the rear shocks were just kind of stiff out of the box. But once you jumped it a few times, they softened up. But like I said, this one might need a little shock tuning and definitely needs new links. In the rear. That was her. She's actually not bad at all. These are just a little soft. No big deal. Change those out. Good to go. Alright guys. Peace.